If your dog keeps following you into the bathroom, there is a very good chance it is not a meaningless behavior the way many people assume. Most people see it as something funny, a sign that their dog is overly clingy, or simply proof that dogs are curious. But in reality, when a dog chooses to follow you all the way to the bathroom, it often reveals something much deeper about emotion, attachment, habit, and the way your dog sees your role in its world. To your dog, you are not just the person who provides food or takes it for walks. You are the center of safety, the leader, and the emotional anchor it wants to keep within sight. That is why even when you simply get up and walk into a small room and close the door, your dog may still feel that it is important enough to follow you. What many owners miss is that this behavior often carries far more meaning than its cute surface suggests. One of the first reasons is that your dog may be quietly checking to make sure you are safe. In a dog's instincts, keeping track of the important members of the pack is completely natural. Even though domestic dogs have lived with humans for a very long time, that instinct is still very much alive. In your home, you are the most important member your dog cares about. When you suddenly stand up and walk into the bathroom, especially when the door closes behind you, your dog may feel that you have moved out of its line of sight. To you, that is just a normal part of daily life. But to your dog, it can trigger the need to check on you. It wants to know where you are, what you are doing, and whether everything is okay. That is why many dogs do not just follow you to the door, but also wait outside, lie on the mat, or try to push the door open with their nose or paw. To you, that may feel a little annoying, but to them, it is something like a natural safety check. In their own way, they are saying that they need to make sure you are okay. A deeper reason is that your dog sees your presence as an emotional source of stability. Many dogs feel calm simply because they know exactly where their owner is. They can play, sleep, or rest quietly in a corner as long as they still feel that you are nearby and everything is under control. But when you walk into the bathroom and close the door, that sense of stability is temporarily interrupted. The bathroom is a small, enclosed space, and it often comes with unusual sounds like running water, a closing door, or echoes in a tight room. For many dogs, the fact that you disappear into a space like that can make them uneasy. It is not necessarily that they are afraid of the bathroom itself. It is that they do not like being separated from you. That is why some dogs will follow you in, glance at you once, and then lie down quietly. They are not begging for food, asking to play, or trying to cause trouble. They just need to confirm that you are still there. For dogs that are especially attached or have experienced abandonment in the past, this need can be even stronger. Just a few minutes without seeing you may make them restless. In that moment, following you into the bathroom is really their way of calming themselves down. The message is simple. As long as they can see that you are still here, they feel more secure. On top of that, a dog following you into the bathroom is also a very clear sign of companionship and loyalty. Dogs are animals that thrive through connection with humans. They do not think about privacy the way people do. They do not believe there are certain places where you should be alone. In a dog's logic, if you are the most important being in its life, then following you from room to room makes perfect sense. If you go into the kitchen, it follows you into the kitchen. If you walk to the front door, it goes there too. If you step into the bathroom, to your dog, that is simply another place you have gone. Some breeds are especially bonded to their owners and immediately want to move whenever their person moves. But the touching part is that dogs do not only follow because they are afraid of being left behind. They follow because they want to be present in your life. They want to be part of your day. They want to stay connected to even the smallest movements you make. Even if going into the bathroom seems completely uninteresting to a human, to your dog that place becomes important simply because you are there. In a deeply instinctive way, this behavior is like your dog saying that it belongs with you and wants to stay close to you as much as possible. Beyond instinct and emotion, this behavior is also shaped and reinforced by your own small reactions every day. Dogs learn very quickly from human attention. Every time your dog follows you into the bathroom, there is a good chance you have looked down, smiled, said its name, spoken to it in a soft voice, or given it a quick pat on the head. To you, that may feel like a completely ordinary response, but to your dog, that is a reward. In a dog's learning system, any behavior that leads to connection with its owner is likely to be repeated. Attention does not have to come in the form of food or toys. Just eye contact, your voice, or a brief touch can be enough for a dog to remember that following you leads to something positive. At first, your dog may have followed you simply out of curiosity or routine, but after many moments of receiving positive feedback, that behavior gradually becomes a learned pattern. Your dog understands that staying close to you creates interaction, and because of that, it keeps doing it. Sometimes even the smallest reactions from you can have a stronger impact than you realize, to the point that you may not even notice you have unintentionally taught your dog to do this every day. At that point, following you into the bathroom is no longer just instinct. It is also a habit that has been strengthened by your attention and affection. But the most touching reason of all is also the simplest one. Many times your dog follows you into the bathroom because it loves you more than you realize. A dog's love is not expressed through words. It cannot explain its feelings or tell you exactly why it always wants to be near you. The way dogs love is through presence. By choosing to stay close to you even during the most ordinary moments of life. By not getting bored when all they do is wait outside the door for a few minutes. By always wanting to know where you are and whether you are still within reach. In your dog's eyes, you are not just another person in the house. You are the source of safety, familiarity, warmth, and the deepest sense of connection it knows. That is why even a room as uninteresting as the bathroom becomes worth following you into simply because you are there. What many people fail to realize is that dogs do not measure love through grand gestures. They measure it through repeated closeness every single day. Following you to the door, waiting outside, looking up at you for a second, then relaxing and walking away. All of those are small but deeply honest signs of affection. Put in the simplest way possible, when your dog follows you into the bathroom, what it may truly be saying is that you are the most important person in its world.